We're getting ready to go around town live this morning with Jonathan Weaver.
He's at Mead Johnson checking out some great artwork. Good morning, Jonathan.
Good morning. How you guys doing?
Good, and you?
We're doing great.
Fantastic.
Such a great place. Yeah, you know, with me this morning, Jack Schreiber. How you doing?
Good morning. How are you?
Pretty good. You're the supervisor of fine arts for the Evansville School District.
That's me.
So what's going on in the lobby here?
Well, we're making cinnamon buns dipped in. No, we're not. We're doing an art show with Bristol Squibb, our corporate partner. And what you're looking at here is a really nice piece called Just Passing Through, and it's obviously a three-dimensional piece here.
This is awesome.
Yeah. Great. It's fun being Vanna White at this in the middle of the night. This is a wonderful piece done by a high school senior, and it shows a person coming through the door, a whole lot like us on a Monday morning, or at least this early. But this is part of the high school, and we do middle school and elementary school, 7 schools in the district with Wrights High School, Helfrich Park, and Perry Heights, T-Couple, Daniel Wirtz, West Terrace, and Cynthia Heights. And, of course, Bristol Myers, our corporate sponsor.
Wow, so all this artwork is here. How long have you guys been doing this?
This is our seventh year, and we do it for 2 weeks. And from 11 to 1 o'clock during the day, we have vocal music and instrumental music in the lobby for the employees. And we'll show you some of that later.
Okay, so definitely, so there's artwork from, we've just seen the high school.
Yeah, we're in high school, and then on the other end of the building are the 2 middle schools, and then upstairs are the 4 elementary. And you see a wonderful piece over here by a young girl. This is called Footloose. Yeah. Kind of a nice look at the variety of people that you would see in a day's time.
And I tell you, the talent is just unbelievable.
Yeah.
Some of these people are just like really talented.
Yeah.
Can we go over and talk about this piece?
Oh yeah, this is a nice piece. This was in the high school art show.
This is? So what is this, like painted or on canvas or what?
This is a large canvas acrylic, and this is called Famine. And I think this is a wonderful piece to have at Bristol Myers, because one of their most well-known products, of course, is Boost. And had this dude had a little Boost, he might not be in this condition.
Yeah, he might look a little healthier.
Yeah, he might be running those marathons with that guy.
Yeah, that would be that would be pretty good. So now I'm walking around looking at some of this stuff. Some of this stuff for sale?
Yeah. This one has a price tag on it, $345. It's interesting that a student would do this large a piece. Usually students aren't prepared for the scope, but this is a really large piece and has a lot of depth. There are several things going on in the picture. Some are not for sale, and some say best offer. Best offer is going to go on that Footloose over there. I'm going to make a best offer on that.
Oh, you
see
really?
if that works. Yeah,
that is kind of cool. I mean, that's very vividly colored and stuff. So, is this the first year that you're selling it?
No, this is our 7th year, and what we'll do is we'll have it on display for the people who visit Bristol Myers, for the employees of Bristol Myers, and then they will actually vote too. There's a voting box over where they sign in. So we had it adjudicated last night, and we had 3 prestigious judges come through and take a look at it, and they will put awards on it. And the people passing through the lobby will also vote on their favorite. Then tomorrow night we'll have a presentation of awards with all the parents and families and principals and all the people who support it. And then we'll take the winners and put just those on display for a week.
Well, that sounds pretty good. We are here at Mead Johnson this morning checking out all the fine artwork from the school children from the local school district, mainly the west side, right?
Yeah, the Wrights Attendance District, 7 schools, 4 elementary, 2 middle, and 1 high school.
Okay, so definitely pretty good. This is awesome. I didn't know, didn't even notice this. This is so far my favorite piece, but I haven't walked around and checked everything out yet. But
you'll get to have several favorite pieces.
I'm sure I will. So we'll be back in a half hour or so to show you some more stuff. We also have a choir from one of the local schools, which will be singing to us this morning.
Sounds great, Jonathan. Thanks a lot.
Looking forward to it.
Really neat. Thank you very much.
5:44 on this Wednesday morning. Time for us to head back around town live with Jonathan Weaver. He's over at Mead Johnson this morning telling us all about the West Side Art Fest. I just renamed it, but you know.
Can you hear me?
Now I can.
Now we can.
Oh, okay. Anyway.
What'd you say?
I said, that's a cool name.
Okay. But I think it's the Wrights Attendance Art Show, technically.
Well, I think it's the Mead Johnson Art Show, isn't it? Mm-hmm. And with me this morning, Sue Sprinkle. She's the art teacher at T-Couple, so she can set the record straight and actually show us some of the work that your students have done.
Okay, this is some work. I have 96 pieces from students from Teacuple Elementary, and I have it kind of arranged according to grade level. Right now we're looking at some of the third grade work. And we also did a little work with the digital camera and took pictures of the students so they'd have a picture of themselves by their picture.
That was a nice touch, yeah.
And so we have some, mostly these are paintings that we've done. I save artwork throughout the year. And we have some sponge painting, a little bit different, and then kind of a still life, and there's a stencil on the bottom. So we have a variety of projects that we've done all year.
Now, are there some watercolors over here I'm looking at? Or?
Yes. We used a couple different techniques, teaching different brush strokes and things, and working in some with, just different types of paint. Some with some of the birds were done with a wash in the background, and then we used some white powdered tempera paint to mix in to give it a different effect. And on some of these that are really bright, we used tempera paint.
Okay.
So
what's tempera paint? Is that just normal paint by the store?
Well, usually you'd have to go to an art store. It's a real bright, heavy, thick paint, and it's like grinding up chalk.
So you must get quite a collection. You say you've been saving all these paintings and artworks since the beginning of the school year, and if you could hang up all 500 of them, you would, right?
Oh, I would, yes. I would love to, and I hate it. That's a downside of having an art show, because you can't put something from everybody in the art show.
So this is a really important, this is a good motivation for your students to hang it in the Meet Johnson art show, right?
Oh, they love it. They love it, because tomorrow night we'll have a reception. And we sent invitations home, and they can bring parents and grandparents and older brothers and sisters and younger brothers and sisters. And, it's just a great evening, and they're so proud because their artwork's hanging in such a beautiful place.
Yeah, that's right. It gives them a lot of self-confidence. Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning, Sue Sprinkle, your art teacher at Teacuple Elementary School. So coming up in the next round town, there's a choir downstairs. This place is starting to hop a little bit, so we'll be having a good time coming up in the next hour.
All right, Jonathan. Thanks very much.
We're looking forward to it.
I am really impressed.
It's always, well, I'm looking forward to hearing the kids sing, too. That's always fun as well. Yeah. Coming up in the second hour of News 25 Daybreak, we'll be heading around town live to Meet Johnson, where we're going to have kids galore. My goodness. It's not even 6 o'clock. Look at all those kids. Wave, wave. Do the wave. Wake up. Somebody run to McDonald's and get me a Big Mac.
No.
They can't hear us, I guess. We're going to check in with J-Dub and all these fine kids. They're going to sing for us coming up in the second hour of News 25 Daybreak. You know what you're watching? What I just said. Let's go ahead and check in with Jonathan Weaver, who doesn't like to sweat either. But he's out with some kids this morning. They got up very, 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 very early. Who are they, J-Dub, and what are they going to do?
They're 4th and 5th graders from West Terrace Elementary School. There's a choir. They'll be singing to us when News 25 Daybreak continues.
Welcome back to News 25 Daybreak on this Wednesday morning. It is 6:13, 55 degrees. Time for us to head back around town live with Jonathan Weaver. He's over at Meet Johnson checking out some artwork done by some local kids. Also has a choir that is going to sing for us. Do they take requests, Jonathan?
I'm not sure. You guys take requests? They're speechless this morning.
I want to hear Angel by Shaggy.
Angel by Shaggy? I don't know if they know that, do you?
Yeah, I bet you do.
Yeah, so they know that. There you
I
go.
bet anything by Britney Spears would be, they'd be able to handle.
Bye, bye, bye by NSYNC?
Yeah, NSYNC. I bet you guys are like, wow, so that's the one. Holy. Well, anyway, this is Ann Woodruff's choir, 4th and 5th graders from West Terrace Elementary School. Let's start singing.
I like to sing every day, lift my voice up high. I like to sing every day, sing up to the sky. Everybody likes to sing, makes the day seem right. I like to sing
was I Like to Sing. That's a very good job. Now
Fantastic.
Change the music, and you guys are going to sing, I can't remember. What's the next one? That's right.
What they said.
Yeah, I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Give my regards.
Give my regards to Broadway, so we'll give it to him again.
Give my regards to Broadway. Remember me to Harold Squibb. Tell all the gang at 42nd Street that I will soon be there. Whisper of how I'm yearning to mingle with the old-time throng. Give my regards to old Broadway and say that I'll be there ere
Well, this is Ann Woodruff's 4th and 5th grade choir from West Terrace Elementary School singing. They sang I Like Music, so who doesn't? And then Give My Regards to Broadway. So they're doing a fabulous job this morning. So we'd like to thank all of them for coming out this morning. Aren't they doing a great job?
They are fabulous.
Great, great job. They're going to sing more for us in the final around town?
Well, actually, some students are here. You know that the first art exhibits we saw earlier? Some of those students are here to talk about it. So we'll talk to them.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
All right.
Thanks a lot, Jonathan. Thanks a lot to the kids at West Terrace, doing a great job this morning.
You know, if they were on my radio, my clock radio, when it set me off in the morning, I wouldn't hit snooze. I'd just let it keep playing. I'd get up and get going. Welcome back to News 25 Daybreak, 647, 55 degrees, something that'll warm your heart and everything this morning. We're heading around town live with Jonathan Weaver. He's in an art show, and we're actually going to hear from some of the artists now. Good morning, Jonathan.
Good morning. How you guys doing? That's right. You know, with me this morning, Misha Roberts. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Great, thanks. So you're a senior at Wrights.
Mm-hmm.
And why don't you talk about your artwork here? This is amazing. A lot of people have been making a lot of good comments about this.
Well, I have a shoe fetish, so I just decided to do it. Most of them are from my closet, and I don't know. I like to dance. It's kind of fun, bright colors.
Yeah, I mean, that's very brilliant. So what kind of paint is this?
Acrylic.
Acrylic?
Mm-hmm.
It's different from, I guess, what makes it different from other stuff? Is it more brilliant or?
Just a different base than like oil and stuff. Everything is different.
Now, this other one over here is your backyard, right? If we can step over here. Is that right?
Yes, that's my backyard.
Wow, so what kind of paint did you use there?
That's oil.
Oil?
I don't think it's quite dry yet either.
Okay, so we won't touch it. Okay, well, that looks kind of neat. So this is Misha Roberts' artwork from, she's a senior at Wrights High School. So we'll go over to the next person, Joelle Baker. She's a junior at Wrights, so I'm just going to zip on through here. How you doing?
I'm fine.
Yeah, so what's this?
This is actually my grandmother, and she hasn't seen it yet, but I decided to do it a couple of days ago whenever I saw her picture and I saw this idea, and it was supposed to turn out yellow, but it turned out green.
Well, I think it looks fabulous.
Yeah, I like it.
Looks pretty good. And then what do you have over here on the left side?
This is actually the first brush of spring was done at New Harmony about 3 weeks ago. And just where a whole bunch of artists go out and paint. So I found that somebody's front yard turned out to be the president of USI.
Oh, yeah?
And just started painting, and this is oil.
So you actually went out to New Harmony, sat in front of their house, and just painted. That's pretty great. Now, you're a state champion art person, right? Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and what?
I won the PTA Reflections first place, and so it goes to nationals.
Wow, that's great. So when's nationals?
I think at the end of this month.
Wow, well, good luck to you. That's great. Congratulations. You're a junior. You have good things coming. So let's go talk to Stephanie now. This is her artwork's kind of different. Stephanie Robinson's a junior at Wrights. So what is this?
This is basically, it's just a study of 5 different girls, and I kind of got the idea from how all my friends were different. So I just did individuality.
Well, that's great. So that's the title of it, Individuality. That's graphite pencil.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's pretty good. And what's down here? This looks kind of neat.
That's Venus. I don't know. I got that after, I don't know, maybe watching an old romance movie.
Yeah, it looks romantic. It looks like two people just met and then are kind of, you know, just like getting to know each other a little bit better. So that's kind of neat. So Stephanie Robinson, a junior at Wrights High School. That's very good. I must mention Misha's going to Brigham Young University, so she's a senior there. So this is it's definitely neat stuff. I know Mr. Schreiber, Jack Schreiber, likes that painting over here, Misha's Footloose. So and then you know which one I liked over there with the door with the person hanging. And so this was kind of neat. You know, we're at Meade Johnson this morning. It's called their art show, and also they also showcase music too. So you know, you had the choirs here earlier. That was the last around town segment, and I guess every day at lunch or a couple days, they have the choirs from the school singing to the people that decide to eat lunch in the cafeteria here.
Sounds great. Well, we have seen some amazing artwork. It was great to hear from the students who did the art as well, sort of get an idea of what inspired the shoe picture behind you.
I know, just her closet, so.
There you go.
Stuff she has.
And I'm sure
this isn't all her shoes either, so.